Welcome back. That was an hour running, 7 miles of running. So after I diluted the caffeine, I was able to bring my heart rate back down to like a manageable pace, which is about 120, 125. And then on the actual hard workouts, I was doing about 135 to 145, around there, give or take. But it was really consistent after I got some of the caffeine out of me. So it just goes to show you, like, caffeine elevates your heart rate by at least 5 beats per minute, which equates to less performance because you have less of a heart rate available for you to push hard. Because if your heart rate's already elevated and you're trying to push hard, you won't be able to do that. So that was a great workout. My legs are really tired, and I'm going to go in the pool and swim for about 45 minutes, about 2,000 meters, give or take, just to move the blood around and active recover. Tomorrow is a big session. We got 5.5 hours on the bike, and then another run off the bike, an hour run. So it's going to be a 6.5 hour day, give or take. I will probably start cycling around 5 o'clock in the morning, get in a solid 2 hours of cycling before the sun actually really rises, and finish off the cycling, and then hopefully by like around 11:30ish I will be in my run for an hour, which is the heat of the day in Florida. However, that's great training because in an Ironman, you're going to come off the bike around that time, give or take, or maybe even a little later, and you're going to be running in the heat of the day. So it's good to train like that and be prepared for whatever the day is going to give you. If it's going to be hot, then you know you can do it when it's really hot. If it's going to be kind of cool, you know you can do it kind of cool. Also, it's good to actually practice the nutrition and fuel while you're out there for that long, because the body is going to need a lot of calories and fuel. Give it around 11:30ish, 12. You're going to feel hungry, so you got to practice that so you have something to run on for the next hour. So all in all, great practice training. This is training for life, I call it, because Ironman is a journey. It's not a destination, and it's not just about racing. It's a journey within yourself to uncover yourself, to figure out what you're capable of, push your mind to new limits, to new places that you've never been before, and to really show yourself that you can do a lot more than you think you can with the time that you've been given, and helps you focus in on a lot of targets and build your self-esteem up and your confidence up, because you've gone through hell and back so much. I mean, who rides 5.5 hours and then runs an hour, 6.5 hours of training? And by yourself. It's not even you're like with people, you're by yourself, you're doing this. So the mental strength and the mental fortitude and the discipline and the focus that you need, it freaking runs circles around 99.9% of the population, because a lot of people don't even have that. Our attention span is so much shorter because we're watching reels and we're looking at updates and things like that, that we don't really pay attention and can focus in on things long enough to actually see some actual growth. We think we're growing because we're just doing a lot of stuff. Anybody can just do a lot of stuff, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you're growing as a person. Your relationships are growing, your career is growing, your income's growing, your kids are growing, your marriage is growing. That doesn't necessarily equal growth. You can run around in a circle all damn day thinking that you're really super busy, but you're not really making any progress. So the Ironman journey is all about that growth aspect and monitoring that and paying attention to all these little details while you're training day in, day out. It's not just training, it's recovering. It's not just recovering, it's putting yourself with the right people. It's not just the right people, it's circling yourself with people who are going to help you and lift you up, okay? Like groups of friends and coaches and environments. It forces you to look into all the other areas of your life that you're not looking into, and then making those changes so that you can achieve the goal. Okay, it's not just achieving the goal, it's the transformation. Like I said, the inward journey within yourself, the transformation that you have, that is the most fulfilling and rewarding feeling in the world. Anyway, that's it. Gonna recover, gonna go swim. See you guys out there. Live free, live amazingly.